Rice Krispies? One of your favorites?
My absolute favorite. I have no self-control when it comes to Rice Krispie treats.
We bought marshmallows for s'more video, and then we were like, meh, we still got a bunch of marshmallows, so let's make Rice Krispie treats. So then we bought Rice Krispies.
You didn't make your own Rice Krispie treats?
I mean, we made the Rice Krispie treats, but we bought...
you didn't make your own marshmallows?
No. Well, we did make our own marshmallows, but we did it in case our own marshmallows didn't work. But they did work. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of B-roll up top, but that's okay. Into the pot. Okay. This is also not a...
That is a small amount of butter.
Yeah. It's a large amount of marshmallows. Yeah. Melted.
You're using a spatula? A flipper? Mm-hmm. Why?
I don't know. What else am I supposed to use?
Well, one thing you got right is you're using a very big pot because you need a lot of room to stir your Rice Krispies.
Do you do mix-ins?
No, never. Never.
Why not? Those are all good mix-ins.
I'm sure they are, but that ruins the purity of the simplicity of the Rice Krispie treats. Also, the only thing better than that regular plain Rice Krispie treat is my friend who makes it with a double amount of marshmallow and butter to the regular amount of crispy so that it's extra gooey.
The thing that I was looking at for this said, make sure you grease your spatula, and I was like, I don't think that's going to be an issue.
What you have to do
is... And then I immediately did it, and it was like perfect.
Yeah, grease your hands and just...
Yeah.
You have some problems with parchment management.
I do, and I don't understand.
What are you doing?
I made a raspberry reduction.
Oh.
See? Raspberries, water, sugar, reduce. This was Candyland. I was doing a thing about how the Candyland tariffs are wrecking the property values. Yeah, we get a little political.
What are you going to do with the raspberry sauce?
You'll see.
Pour it?
You'll see.
On top?
You shall see. More Candyland. I guess this is what...
Did you make that graphic?
Yeah, yes. Sous Chef Elizabeth made this graphic.
That was really cute.
Well, we didn't make the graphic itself, but she did the animating. Now, Rice Krispie. And now we decorate.
Oh.
This is like in that early stage where they're still a little bit warm and soft and delicious. That's peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah. And then peanut butter fudgy stripes. And then this one, I dipped it in graham cracker, and this is like s'mores.
Well, I got to tell you, David, this is an atrocity. You should not put anything on your Rice Krispie treat but your teeth.
Look at that. That looks so appealing. Look.
It fell right over.
You know nothing about Rice Krispie treats. The thing is to add to it.
No, that's what you eat right there.
Scoop it into your mouth. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, you want to watch s'mores?
I don't like s'mores.
Wow, I can't believe this one's 9 minutes long. I guess this one's 9 minutes long because I make everything from scratch.
I made graham crackers from scratch with milled flour.
I made graham crackers from scratch in this video. I don't use milled flour, but also we just use...
Dark chocolate. There you go. Wrong choice.
Okay. Some people who happen to be married to me like dark chocolate more. So,
did you do that?
Yeah. Oh. Sometimes we have to pause when we have to tell people things.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Immediately struggling with parchment at the top of the video.
I have some preformed squares you could take home with you.
I don't...
They're shaped like the pan. You can't mess it up.
I don't need your pity squares.
That's really awful.
Oh, okay, wow.
Oh, and you're adding oil to it also? Why?
Because...
Oh, because it's marshmallows.
Yeah, and you don't want to eat the paper.
I don't know.
And powdered sugar. Here's the thing about marshmallows. It just tastes like powdered
They're
sugar.
too sweet. Homemade marshmallows taste too sweet.
KitchenAid is fantastic, but it happens to not be. Oh,
David,
what?
you aren't getting any of the water in the cup. Can you be careful?
I forgot about this.
David! You're spilling everywhere.
And then I had to hold back the
You
ice.
have a puddle.
Oh, that guy's mad.
Who is he?
I don't know. He's just in the subway.
He is not amused.
Me neither.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Sugar.
Sugar.
Mixy.
You don't make a syrup?
I do.
When?
After. See? These are my marshmallows.
That is a lie.
Okay, fine. They're not my marshmallows. Oh. It's good to see that I have not cleaned up that puddle.
Oh.
That's from my ice cream sandwich videos that nobody watched. Probably because it was in black and white, and that scares people. See? Now I'm getting ready to do water, sugar, corn syrup,
Corn syrup.
and I guess a
Salt.
little bit of salt.
Is that you?
No.
Toasty.
Those aren't toasty at
How
all.
do you make them turn round? You just have to have square marshmallows?
I think you just got to do them in a special mold or something. There's no way to do
Oh.
that. I just do square. But I got a candy thermometer to get it to the softball stage.
I think you made it go to the soccer ball stage.
At this point, rude. At this point,
Ugh.
I am talking about how the Bake Off people always like turn away and then
Burn their
it
sugar.
burns, and I'm like, it's just easy. You just stare at it the whole time and don't worry about the other things. And then you don't have to waste the time to redo it a billion times.
Every time I toast nuts in a pan, I forget and do other things and burn them.
This was scary.
That
Thick ribbon with 2 C's and 3 B's.
it
Look at
was
that.
smoking.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at it.
Do you know what I have never made?
No,
Marshmallows.
marshmallows? Mm-mm. Look. Look at.
That's beautiful. See, that could
Yeah.
go right into the Rice Krispie treats. Just like that.
Wow, the color is really bad on
Very
this.
white.
Why did I do that way? Yay.
She's excited about your
Yeah.
marshmallows.
She's the only one. Oh. Okay, time to make graham crackers. These were very strange. I was told when I was researching this that graham crackers, when you make them at home, basically taste the same as they do at the store. And they did not. They tasted so much better. Look, he's saying it. They don't.
When I made them from special milled wheat, they tasted like gingerbread cookies.
Yeah, these ones kind of tasted like the Biscoff cookies that I made. But I don't know.
I like your little wooden bowls.
So this is just the dry stuff. This is just the flour and the brown sugar and the other stuff. I don't know.
Did you
if there's
just use wheat flour?
Yes.
100% wheat or half wheat, half white?
I think it was 100% whole wheat. A little milk, a little egg, a little honey, a little
I
canola
learned
oil.
something. If you put a little bit of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar in your wheat, it will make it less bitter.
Yes. Also, if you put in a ton of brown sugar.
I don't think a lot of people make whole wheat cookies. What is that?
I don't know. We're not listening to this with sound, so I don't really fully recall why this guy is hanging out at an arcade or these old people are trying to figure out their phones. Oh, this is a long... Okay, back to business. Apparently we skipped the whole part where I put it together. But it's just a biscuit dough, so you just... You keep it a little bit loosey-goose. And you shape it, and then you freeze it. For about...
I forgot where you started. How many hours?
don't know.
300.
Flour it up. Roly-doly.
Didn't you already roll it?
Yeah, but it's just a teaser.
Oh.
That way you can watch me fully roll it out later.
Hey, you could make shapes and then have shaped s'mores.
Like Spider-Man.
Who's that?
That's Doc Ock.
What? Do you re-roll the scraps?
Yeah. Into the oven they go. Okay, this is one thing. I don't know if you do this. You bake it a little bit before you
Yes.
pokey the holes.
Yeah, because otherwise
And
the
then
holes
you
just disappear.
brush them with the milk and sprinkle them with the sugar and finish. Although you don't have to sprinkle them with the sugar. That's optional. Close it up. Oh, and then they said to turn it off and open it for 1 billion years so that it dries out.
That makes sense. Mine were terrible. Mine were too cooked because I was trying to make them crispy.
Oh no.
I miss when you and Ethan used to have marshmallow roasting competitions for me to try to make the best roasted marshmallow.
You just said you don't like marshmallows.
No, I don't like homemade marshmallows.
Look at those little pillows.
Beautiful. She's paying money for them.
Mm-hmm. I tried as hard as I could to set these on fire, and they would not light on fire.
No, because they're more moist than the store ones. The store ones have the cornstarchy stuff around the outside too. That's very flammable.
Look at that. This is the one. I set this one on fire, and it was good to set on fire. Well, that's s'mores. That's one of our longest videos. It might be our longest video. We did a lot of stuff for it. Worth it?
I don't like s'mores. I just like the marshmallows.
I know. Let's see what else.
Toasted.